People may lose him, and he was riding a camel. All right? So he was high in a green cover, so he's well known. Nobody can miss him. So they see him from far away. 2 white pieces of clothes. One to cover the shoulder, and one to wrap the lower part from the surah, from the belly button to below the ankle, to below the knee, means the middle of your calf. Nothing else at all for the male. No underwear, nothing at all, unless he have certain problems. Like he's a man who keep dripping the urine, and he can't keep walking like that. It's against his will. It's beyond his control. In that case, we allow him to wear something look like the diapers of the baby, or an underwear and some diapers in it. Certain circumstances only. But for normal people, nothing. You may dress, there is a separation between the dress and the intention of ihram. Dress of ihram is one part, intention of ihram the second part. Both of them is a must for complete ihram. Intention alone is not sufficient. Dress alone is not sufficient. You may dress and you stay 2 hours, 3, 4, 5, 6 hours before you say the niyyah. Okay? Once you say the niyyah, here comes the ihram time. And if you said the niyyah without dress, the niyyah is invalid. You have to have ihram first in dress. And prepare yourself, male or female, for ihram in a certain way. I will say it after describing the dress of the females. What the muhrim else could wear? He could put on his ring, no problem, to put a ring. No problem to put a hand watch. No problem to put eyeglasses. No problem to use umbrella. No problem to put his luggage on the top of his head if it's heavy and he can't carry it by the head. While he can put his suitcase on the head because he can't carry it, he's not allowed to put a hat on the head. So once you hear him saying ihram niyyah out loud, لبيك اللهم عمرة لا رياء فيها ولا سمعة فإن حبسني حابس فمحلي حيث حبستني, and after that you saw him with a hat, you tell him, what's the matter, man? Why you put a hat? You muhrim. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. And he will take the hat immediately, nothing as a penalty. But if you said that to him, he said, oh, forget it is hot. He has to go to a great scholar in there and he has to sacrifice. And if he continue, it will be multiplied. So he has to check a great scholars, he will find centers over there. Of course, in Hajj you see no one. Maybe you see him in a tent or in a room in a hotel. But once you lose him in the crowdness, forget it. What is your reference? You will find a small area, small room, or a big area with a big sign, question and answer, so you go. Don't say, oh, it's crowded, I can't wait for an hour. Wait for that hour till you ask how to get out of your mistake, okay? Maybe you hand in hand with me, but I lose you in a second. I was with Brother Shakir, he was behind me. I said, Shakir, don't lose me. He said, I'm behind you. 1 second, I look behind, I don't find Shakir. He's gone in the crowds. Or I didn't see him after 10 hours. He came later on after 10 hours. Because of what? The crowds. Maybe he thinks he can identify you. Once the crowd, you get in the crowd, forget it. You may lose even your wife or your kids. So what you do, if you lose your company, don't cry, don't panic. You should know the number of the gate you enter the haram with, because plenty of gates. Let's say gate number 210. Yeah. So remember, I enter from a door 210, for example. So if you lost your way inside the haram, keep walking till you find that same door. Because if you go out from 110, you find yourself in a different city. As if you are in a different city, you keep crying, maybe you will be lost. You can't go back to the hotel, especially if you are panic. Male or female, we lost plenty brothers more than sisters. Because sisters are very careful. So they remember the name of the door and the number of the door. Because every door has a name and a number. So whatever is easier for you, try to stick with it. Remember good the street your hotel in. Remember good your room number. Remember good that you protect your money. Plenty guys with knives inside the haram. They may cut your belt, or they may cut the dress on the breast of the woman. Once they see her hiding the money inside her underwear, they will cut. They don't care if they bleed her or no. And they will steal. So please, be very careful. Okay? And if you find someone doing anything, you will tell the cops immediately. But don't be part of it. Tell them, please watch that guy. Don't accuse him. Unless you saw him cutting the guy. Tell him, I saw that man cutting that lady. Please get him. In that case, they will get him. They will find him guilty. They may cut his head outside the house. Okay? Anyway, let's go to our issue. The man could put stipper. Some people, they think if he want to put the stipper before niyyah, by the tongue, he can't use any stipper. No. If you said the niyyah without stipper, put stipper. No big deal. What kind of stipper? You can use a stipper like in the bathroom, the one in the bathroom, or sandals with stripes around the ankle. No problem. But don't wear shoes, okay? Because it's preferable to wear a sandal or a stipper. If you lose your sandal or slipper, don't take any sandal or slipper from outside the haram. Don't do that. Plenty people said, I lost my sandal and I took that. Why you take this from? I lost mine. So why you cause others to lose theirs? How should I walk in the heat? Walk in the heat, but don't steal in the haram. Okay? And it's only 3 riyals. What's 3 riyals? Less than $1. So buy yourself a stipper. You will find someone, plenty kids, they stand and sell stippers. So some steps in the heat, fi sabilillah, better than taking a sandal. You don't say, I take it till I go and buy one and then return it. Return it to whom? The guy will go out to find it, he won't find it. He will curse on you and you commit mistakes now. Of course it doesn't break your ihram, but it's a mistake. Don't pick up anything you see. Gold, money, passports, anything, no matter how valuable it is. Don't pick up anything that doesn't belong to you, unless you know who is the owner of that. Let's say I'm walking in front of you, I drop my ring, and you know it's my ring, my name on it. Oh, that is ring of brother such and such, so you pick it up. Brother, you drop your ring. Yes, that's permissible. But you find a passport, and you take it and you go to the police, tell them, I found this passport, you will be arrested. I'm telling you. You're not getting out. Because they will accuse you that you stole it, and because you find no money or you took the money, now forget about your Hajj. You're not getting out till you go to the judge, if the judge is allowed now or after Hajj. Be careful. It's not your business at all. Don't scare even the pigeons. Don't say, I'm playing with the pigeon. Don't scare them. Don't cut a leaf. Whether you are in dress of ihram or whatever, without dress of ihram. Don't bother with anything you see. Don't help anyone to bother a bird or an animal. Don't yell. Especially for those who go for Hajj for the first time. They will be very nervous. Very nervous. If the bus will be delayed, he will start to yell, very nervous, scream. If the service is not as he expected, he will curse on the guy will curse on him. Is this Hajj? Allah said in the Quran, فَمَنْ فَرَضَ فِيهِنَّ الْحَجَّ فَلَا رَفَثَ وَلَا فُسُوقَ وَلَا جِدَالَ. Rafas, if you have your wife with you, pretend as if you don't know